right, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at 7.3. This is called elimination method or linear combination. It's much easier than substitution, but it still works better than graphing if you've got really big numbers or if you've got fractions and things like that. Okay, with linear combination, or we call it elimination method, you're going to add together the two equations, eliminating one of the variable, hence the word elimination method. Then you're going to solve the resulting equation for the other variable, and then you're going to take that variable and plug it in to find the other one. So let's do a problem like this. Okay, we've got 4x minus 3y equals 20. And we've got x plus 3y equals negative 5. So the first thing I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm going to add them straight down. 20 plus negative 5 is 15. 3y, negative 3y plus 3y cancels out, right? Because negative 3 plus 3 is 0. 4x plus 1x gives me 5x. Divide both sides by 5. And what does x equal? 3. I know, it's nice, huh? Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to plug it into either equation for x to find y. I'm going to do it with the green one. Doesn't matter which one. So I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. I am then going to get 3y equals negative 8. Divide by 3 and I get y equals, we'll just leave it as negative 8/3. Yes, ma'am.
How does the negative 5 come in?
Okay. So all we did was take this green one right here, and I rewrote it right here, but instead of x, I put 3. So see how this is negative 5 and this is negative 5? Better, Jenna? No? Okay. Let me say what I did again. I added straight down, right? 20 minus 5 is 15. These cancel out, and I get 4x plus 1x gives me 5x. I divide by 5, and I get x equals 3. Then I take this 3 right here, and I'm going to plug it back into that green equation. And I get 3 plus 3y equals negative 5. Then I subtract 3 from both sides. I get negative 8. And I divide by 3, and I get y equals negative 8/3.
I just don't know how. I did it, but I don't understand how, there's a negative 5. Where did it come from?
The equation, right here, green one.
Oh, okay.
All right. So unfortunately, because of this stupid program, this is going to disappear. But we're going to do the second one. Okay, let's look at part B. We have negative 2x plus 2y equals negative 2. And we've got 2x minus y equals 4. Okay. So what am I going to do? First of all, let me ask you this question. Which letter, the y's or the x's, are going to disappear? X, because negative 2 plus 2 is 0. So we know these disappear. What's negative 2 plus 4? 2y minus 1y gives me 1y. Divide by 1, we get y equals 2. Is everybody okay with this so far?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to plug it back in. Doesn't matter which one you plug it back into. I'm going to do the green one. 2x minus 2 equals 4. Add 2 to both sides. 2x equals 6. Divide both sides by 2. X equals 3.
Yay. If you plug them into either one, you can say no.
So I could have plugged it into the blue one and I would have the same answer. Yes? For tonight's work, everything will always eliminate because you'll either add or subtract and they'll go away. Tomorrow I'll show you what to do if one of them won't eliminate. Yes? That's fine. You won't need it. All right. For some reason, example 2 is exactly like example 1. So we're going to move down to example 3. Everybody move down to example 3. We've got negative 7x plus 4y equals 12.
I don't see a lot of people writing this down. We really need to write it down. down. So
It's already written down.
And we've got 10x minus 4y equals negative 12.
the Y's are cancelled.
Shh.
Y's.
Please raise your hand if you can tell me which ones are canceled. Yes, Derek, because I heard you in the back. The y's are going to cancel. Why don't we pause this and you try this one on your own? What are you going to do? That's fine. Done or stuck?
I'm done.
So let's try this one. Okay, so I had a lot of people freak out about this part. 12 plus negative 12 is 0. That's fine. The 4's cancel out. Negative 7 plus 10 gives me 3x. We divide by 3. What's 0 divided by 3?
0.
0. That's just fine. You can have 0. Which one do you want to plug it into, the blue or the green?
Green.
Let's plug it in the blue this time.
I need some blue.
Doesn't matter, you'll get the same answer. What's negative 7 times 0? So 4y equals 12. What do you do next? And what does y equal?
Negative 3.
Positive 3. There's no negative. Okay, let's look at B, because B is a little bit different. For part B, we've got negative 12x plus 3y equals negative 45. And we've got 6x plus 3y equals negative 9. Uh-oh. Is one of my letters going to cancel? No. You can subtract. Very good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the green equation from, I'm going to switch all of their signs, and then I can just add straight down again. I'm going to make 6, nope, doesn't matter. I'm going to make the next one, and I'm going to add this. Now I'm going to add straight down. Negative 45 plus 9 is negative 36. Now the 3's cancel, right? The y's are gone. Negative 12x minus 6x is negative 18x. Now what do we do? Divide. Negative 36 divided by negative 18 is 2. So x equals 2. Okay. Does everybody see that when both of the numbers are the same, they have the same sign, you simply switch all the signs in that equation, then add straight down. Is everybody okay with that part? Okay. Now that I have 2, I'm going to stick it into the original equation. I didn't change the blue one, so I'm going to stick it in the blue one. Doesn't matter. You could have stuck in the green one. I just think it's easier this way. You make less mistakes. Negative 12 times 2 is negative 24 plus 3y equals negative 45. Now what do I do? Add 24. Good. So 3y equals 5. Take away 4 gives me 1. 4 minus 2 gives me 2. And then I divide by 3. Y equals negative 7. Very nice. Yes?
Would you, like if you put it into the green equation, would you have to switch all the signs back?
No. It's just, I find that when some people stick it back in there, they switch half the signs and don't switch the others, so they make a mistake. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's try at least one more on the back. Do you guys need another second with the front? Okay. So, let's just look at the back real quick. Number 1, which letter is going to be eliminated, X or Y? Okay, number 2, what would you have to do to number 2? And then which letter is going to go away? X. Yep. You would change all the, either the bottom one or the top one, change all the signs. You change all the signs and then add it. Number 3, which letters are going to go away, X or Y? Number 4, which letters are going to go away?
Oh, X.
Yep. Number 5, what would you have to do? And then which ones would go away?
Wait, why would you have to change it?
Because 4 plus 4 gives you 8, and you want it to give you 0, right? Number 6, what would you have to do? Change the signs, and then which ones would go away? Okay, so let's do one more. So you guys choose. Which one should I do?
No, do 6.
All right, let's vote. Let's vote. Calm down. If you want to do 1, raise your hand. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wins. Okay. 6.
6.
5. Oh, okay. 6.
Hold on, I have a question.
Yes.
What we're doing both? That's too many problems. Wait, never mind.
No, we're not doing both. We're doing 6. This is 6. I'll do 5 too with people if they want, but I'm not going to do it up on the board.
I just get migraine.
Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, are we looking at this? Can we add straight down and 1 will go away?
No.
What do I have to do? Change the sign. So I'm going to change the sign for the bottom one. Doesn't matter. I'm going to try to do this one slower because I had some people say I was going too fast. Okay. So all the signs are changed, correct? Which letter is going to disappear? Okay. Can I add straight down now?
Yes.
Okay. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. And they're both negative. Y's cancel. Negative 4 and negative 11 make negative 15x. Now what do I do? I'm going to divide both sides by negative 15. So x equals, first of all, what's a negative divided by a negative?
Positive.
Positive, good. 75 divided by 15
Negative 15.
is 5. Negative 75 divided by negative 15 is 5. I found x. What do I need to do now? Find y. I'm going to plug it into the blue one just because I didn't change my signs and it's usually easier. But you will get the same answer if you put in the green one.
Wait, if we change the blue one and you plug it in the blue one, you have to keep the signs the same as we change.
It doesn't matter. You'll get the same answer. I find that it's better if you plug it into the one where you didn't change the signs. You make less mistakes. But you will get the right answer either way. Negative 4 times 5 gives me negative 20. Plus 6y equals negative 54. I'm going to add 20 to both sides. Am I going too fast again?
Yeah.
Okay, I added 20 to both sides to get rid of the 20. I get 6y equals 4 minus 0 is 4, 5 minus 2 is 3, negative. Divide both sides by 6.
Y equals.
Is it going to be a positive or negative? Negative, because it's a negative divided by a positive. And I'm going to get negative 5 and 2/3.
Why would I do 5?
Good guess.
What's the question, Jeff?
Oh, never mind.
You got it?
Yeah.
You sure? Okay.
Let me get to it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to do number 5, I'll have the answer up here if you want to check it.